After the success of Seinfeld, it became the norm for stand-up comedians to play fictionalized versions of themselves when they got their own show. Actor, comedian, and musician Jamie Foxx was not an exception during this time. After finding success on A Living Color, Foxx would be given his own sitcom where he played an aspiring musician from Terrell, Texas, who just moved to Los Angeles to pursue a career in entertainment. In order to support himself, Fox's character begins working for his family hotel business, King's Tower. Now, Jamie, along with his aunt and uncle, the beautiful Francesca Monroe, and Braxton P. Hartnebrig, would operate the hotel on the day-to-day. Like shows in the past, audiences would specifically enjoy the back-and-forth snaps between Jamie and his on-screen rival, Braxton. Braxton P. Hartnebrig would be played by actor Christopher B. Duncan, who consistently was the butt of Jamie's jokes throughout the series' 5-season run. Serving a similar role as Carlton Banks, Braxton was articulate, neat, proper, a lover of classical music, and rules. Braxton was the polar opposite of Jamie's character. Now, despite the differences, Braxton supplied more than enough laughs in the memorable and beloved role, which is why Christopher B. Duncan is unforgotten. Christopher B. Duncan was born on December 4, 1964, in Lincoln, Nebraska, to a registered nurse and military veteran. While growing up, Duncan and his family moved across the globe to places like Germany, Japan, and New Mexico due to his father being in the Air Force. Duncan would eventually graduate from General William Mitchell High School in Colorado Springs and received his bachelor's degree in acting from the University of Colorado, Boulder. After college, Duncan would eventually find his way on a few sets. His early roles would mostly come from television. He had a recurring role on the soap opera Generation, as well as several episodes of the sitcom Coach. From then, Duncan began to appear in several other sitcoms as a guest star, such as Family Matters, Martin, and Living Single were some of the shows that would help fill his resume. In 1996, Duncan would get the biggest break of his career with a supporting role alongside the then upcoming Jamie Foxx. Each week, Duncan would take on the role of Braxton P. Hartnebrig, one of Jamie's co-workers at his family's hotel, King's Tower. Both Jamie and Braxton would represent two different types of guys. Braxton would play by the rules, and Jamie created his own. Their back and forth banter would give the show a series of moments that had audiences laughing each week. The Jamie Foxx show would take place for 5 seasons, all the way up to January 14, 2001, when the show ended. At that point, Duncan would have to figure out his next moves as he would stay busy with acting. Since the Jamie Foxx show, Duncan would land recurring roles on Soul Food, Veronica Mars, and Lincoln Heights. Duncan also had smaller roles in episodes of The Parkers and The Proud Family. Duncan's most popular role since the Jamie Foxx show was an impression of the 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama. His impression of the former president began on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno and continued when he portrayed him in the drama My Name is Khan in 2010. Duncan's portrayal was so popular, former comedian turned business entrepreneur Byron Allen casted Duncan as the second black president in the comedy The First Family alongside Kalita Smith of The Bernie Mac Show and Jackie Harry. However, the show was short-lived as it was canceled just after 2 seasons. In 2011, it would appear that Duncan would also give stand-up a try, according to a video he shared on his personal YouTube page. Now, outside of stand-up, Duncan would land a major commercial for Cars.com in 2012, as he would show more of his comedic range. In recent years, the husband and father of one appears to still be pursuing his love for acting. According to his Instagram page, Duncan has been staying busy with appearances on shows like The District, The Resident, CW's Legacies, and 911. Now it's been 18 years since the Jamie Foxx show went off air, but that hasn't stopped people asking if the show will ever return. A few years back, Duncan's The Jamie Foxx Show co-star, Garcelle Bouvet, who played Fancy on the show, teased a possible reboot of the series on an Instagram post to celebrate the show's 21st anniversary. 21 years since the Jamie Foxx Show premiered. Wow, great memories and good times. Should we do a reboot or leave alone? Now, there's no official word as to if a reboot is in the works, but if it does return, we can't help but remember some of the series' most unforgettable moments. Duncan's portrayal of Braxton P. Hartnebrig won over viewers, and the impact his role had on the show is still enjoyed to this day. And that is why Christopher B. Duncan's role as Braxton will remain unforgotten. This episode of Unforgotten is sponsored by Doja Happiness. Doja Happiness is a new gourmet popcorn line infused with terpene-derived aphrodisiacs that enhance your mood. Perfect for fighting depression, stress, pain, loss of appetite, and fatigue, or if you're just in the mood to laugh. To enjoy Doja Happiness and other terpene products, visit Digital Dispensary Paper to Popcorn on Instagram at p2p.io.